morning from our final day, a sea day here on the fantastic Celebrity Apex. In case I haven't said it enough, this ship is fantastic. There are some things that could be improved, and I just wanted to show you this is the solution we came up with for the thumping bathroom door. Watch the cabin tour if you want to know more about that. But so this is the strap or whatever, the belt for a robe, and we put that in here so it thumps a little bit less when you close it. We would have stayed in bed a little bit longer this morning, but we had to wake up to do the mandatory COVID test, the antigen test, because even though we're both vaccinated, still Greece has the regulation or the request that anyone entering the country now, even if they're vaccinated, has to have a current test. And I think that's fine, because things can happen. So we set an alarm for early this morning and woke up, and I have to tell you, I was feeling the margaritas this morning. I was just looking because my empty margarita glass was still sitting here this morning, and I was like, I don't want to look at you right now. And let me tell you something, getting your nose swabbed with a headache and a hangover, it's not cute. Wouldn't recommend it. But a couple hours have gone by. I went to the coffee place and got my decaf mocha on ice and had some chocolate croissants, and I'm feeling a little bit better now. And I mean, with a view like this, how could you almost not feel fantastic? This infinite veranda concept, it's really cool. There's some things about it that I really like, but yeah, I think when I cruise on this class of ship again, I will try to get a cabin with a standard balcony. I think that altogether, there are more things about that setup that I enjoy. Marcus said the same thing as well, and I'll mention it again. If you watch the cabin tour that I'm sure I posted a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago maybe, I talk all about what we think of this concept in that video. My plan for today is to do a little bit of filming here in the cabin and a little bit more on the ship. And then for lunch, I'm ordering room service. Wait, that's some bad lighting. Here's the room service menu right here. And I'm gonna do a room service mukbang where I sit down and take you through the whole experience of going through the menu, ordering the room service, waiting for it to come, and then eating it. And I asked you questions on Facebook and Instagram, or I asked for your questions on Facebook and Instagram. So that's what I'll be talking about while I'm munching down on whatever it is I find in that menu down there. And that's a tradition I started, I think on my cruise to Bermuda, maybe, on the Anthem of the Seas. And that is the room service meal that has yet to be topped anyways, not because it was the first one, just because it was the best one. The worst room service I think I've had so far was on Carnival, and a lot of people aren't going to be surprised by that, but if you haven't been following me for a while, some of my favorite other food was on Carnival, probably my favorite actually. So the room service being so bad on Carnival was weird because, like I said, the food upstairs was really, really great. Oh well. When I go like this, it looks like I'm hemorrhaging out of the side of my head, doesn't it? Thumbnail. I wanted to show you these water bottles. I don't know if I've featured this yet, but these are the water bottles that they provide on board. I think we get these because we have the drink package or because of Aqua Class. I was talking with Michelle, who's also here on board, and she said that they don't have these in their cabin. So it's either because we have the drink package or because of Aqua Class. It's a very thin aluminum and they're very light, but it's a cool little perk. I also wanted to show you, we did something that I've never done before that I've heard from some of you that is a nice thing to do, and that is we bought our cabin steward a little gift. Actually, it's not little, this is gigantic. It's a huge chocolate bar that we bought in Dubrovnik that we wanted to give to our cabin steward. At the moment, the crew is not allowed to leave the ship. They're all confined to the ship. So I thought it would just be a nice thing to get a little something from land, a little present, in addition to the tip we're gonna give as well, the gratuity. Do you all do that? Do you buy gifts for the people that make your travel special on board. I know I never would have thought of it until some of you mentioned it. So if you're one of those people, let me know in the comments below that you do it and what it is that you look for. I mean, what it is like that you buy for the people. And actually now I think I'm gonna start packing. So underneath the bed here, got my suitcase. This is only the second trip I've done with this, and it's my first hard side suitcase, and I'm pretty much digging it. I like it. I've been kind of using it as a dirty clothes hamper, and I'm gonna make my clothes lasagna right now. My friend Dino made a video about this. It's basically just a really great way to pack a bunch of stuff, a bunch of clothes up together and keep it as compact as possible. So you lay it all down and you start with like pants and long sleeve shirts at the bottom, and then you put t-shirts and then your underwear and socks and stuff like that, and then you can just fold it all up in layers, and it just fits better into the suitcase, takes up less space, and it's so much easier than folding up everything again. And I don't know, for some reason I just feel like it takes up less space than if you just, you know, throw everything in there in a ball or roll it up. Jackie Little Biscuit wants to know, how do you compare Celebrity to, say, NCL, Princess, Carnival's room service? I haven't cruised with Princess. Carnival, by far, the worst room service. They only have like a pre-packaged menu. They had a quesadilla on the menu, which I was really excited about. And when I tried to order it without chicken, they told me that's not possible because it's already made.